Email marketing, with a social twist for 2018. An introduction to social email marketing. While some people would like to have you believe that email marketing will soon become extinct in 2018 and beyond, nothing could be further from the truth. There are many people that would like to have you believe the new way of communicating with friends and customers will soon be strictly social and skip the email marketing process altogether. While I will not deny that social marketing sites such as Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn are a great way to stay in contact with your crowd, we still need to heavily focus on quality email marketing. 4C.com results report on social media reports that 64% of consumers that are active on the internet, if given the choice, prefer promotional contact from retailers by email over of social media. There's also been tests and reports that have proven many times that email marketing still pulls much higher conversion rates when selling products to consumers than any other type of customer contact, including all forms of social media. Admittedly, social media outlets are a great way to get subscribers onto your email list with freebies and premium bribes offered through the social media outlets such as Twitter and Facebook. Following up with those customers is best done through direct response email. While there is very little doubt that social media is here to stay, I predict that in the very near future we're going to start seeing email begin to develop its own social medium interaction in ways we have never seen before. A perfect example of this is a new app that you can hook up to your Gmail account called Rapportive.com. Rapportive is an incredible new Gmail app that shows you everything about your contacts right inside of your email inbox. Rapportive gives you instant updates on what your email contacts are doing in all of their social media accounts, including Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and more. Rapportive gives you content-rich profiles right inside of your Gmail account, including a photo of the person you're talking to. This kind of social interaction in your inbox gives your email a more personal feel. There are also links to allow you to follow anyone you may be emailing on the off chance that you're not already socially connected to that person. Another very cool feature is that Rapportive replaces the Gmail ads within your email inbox, so now rather than looking at ads you can find out what's going on in your friends' and customers' lives without even logging into Facebook. This is email and social marketing on steroids. Would you expect anything less for 2018 in your internet marketing business? If you are not using Rapportive yet in your Gmail or Google Apps email account, you need to start using it today, plain and simple, if you're at all serious about your internet marketing business. Targeting your email marketing. One of the most important new aspects of email marketing is making sure your content is highly targeted to your customer base. One of the ways of being sure you are targeting your customer base correctly, Mr. Heavy experimentation and split testing of your content. Think about every email that you send to your customer list as if you were sending it to your mother or best friend. When you write like you're talking to a single person or a small audience of good friends, you're going to connect with your customer list on a much more personal level. Now that email marketing has been so popular for so many years, many people that haven't gotten a new email address in over 5 years are subscribed to so many darn email lists that is incredibly easy for your email to get lost in the crowd. Because of this, we need to make sure that your emails stand out, and that you also build a relationship with your customer base. Some of the ways that you can target your email are by paying careful attention to things such as subject lines, email date and times, amount of free content versus amount of pitching, the overall tone of deciding if you want to talk your customer in a professional or personal tone depending on the type of product and type of niche that you're marketing, segmentation through analytics. Most email marketing responders nowadays come with highly targeted segmentation and analytical tools to help you do multiple different types of testing with your email list on every single email that you send. In 2018, it's incredibly easy to find autoresponders that will allow you to send an email on any given subject today, and then in a few hours or even tomorrow pull report that tells you exactly which subscribers on your email list. 1. Opened your email. 2. Click date link in your email. 3. Forwarded your email onto a friend. Can you imagine how powerful it is if you send an email to 2,000 people and tomorrow you figure out that only 500 of those people clicked through to your product's page? With this information, there are multiple different things that we can do. We can send another email to only the 500 people that clicked, asked what they thought about the information presented at your website, and to ask them to buy. Another option is we can send a separate email to the 1,500 people that did not click the link in your email and ask them why. You can now create some sort of urgency about a free report that's going to disappear or a video that will only be posted for a limited time, so they need to click today to get access. By being able to give specific instructions to people based on what they did with the previous email that you sent them, it is incredibly easy to steer your customers in exactly the direction and sales funnel that you wish them to go. In a while, we're going to talk more about all responders and why you need one so you can highly target all of the content that you send your customer base. Do you blog your email? Something else that you want to heavily consider when deciding to market with email is posting a copy of every single email you send to your blog. The benefit of posting the email that you send on your blog as well, so you can get tons of content out there for search engines to pick up. Not to mention, with the social interactivity the blogs have nowadays, you can get a lot of new traffic when you put Twitter and Facebook buttons on your blog so people can retweet or like your blog postings of your emails, which will give every email that you send a little bit of a viral effect. Think of it this way: what you sent an email to your customer list, you probably got a matter of a few hours if you're lucky before that email is buried in your customer's inbox and possibly will never be seen again. By blogging all of your email, you get all the content that you create, an unlimited shelf life that never expires. You will be surprised how many of your customers that may miss one of your emails catch it for 5 days after you send it because they follow your blog. One important thing to remember though, posting your email content to your blog is to stay relevant on the topic of your marketing niche. If you spent years building up an email list of customers that like to buy material on NLP or hypnosis, but then suddenly your blog starts showing email posts talking about how to give a great massage, you will quickly lose your customers' interest. If they were looking for information on massage, they would be on another email list, not yours. Following up with email. While social marketing is great to help grow your email list, the best way to stay in contact is through email follow-up, and that won't be changing anytime soon. I assume if you are reading this guide on email marketing for your business in 2018, then you most likely already have an autoresponder account. If you don't, you need to stop reading right now and go get a free trial account over. But once you have done that, then please come back to this guide and continue on. Why do you need an autoresponder? If you've ever been on a website and filled an opt-in form to get more information about a product or service, or signed up for an email newsletter on the internet, and received a nearly instantaneous response in your email inbox, an autoresponder program was responsible for delivering the reply. Simply put, autoresponders are email programs that send out a preset message in response to every incoming email received. Some autoresponders, like sign-up services for e-groups and forums, are one-shot deals, a single response for every message received. Just about every internet-based company uses autoresponders for a variety of purposes, from automating tasks that would otherwise take up hundreds of man-hours to building lists and tracking prospective leads. Multiple autoresponders send a series of messages to received email addresses on a predetermined, timed basis. For instance, a multiple autoresponder can be used to send an instant response, then a follow-up message 3 days later, then another 5 days after that, and so on. It can be programmed to send a message a day, one per week, twice monthly, or any interval that satisfies the purpose of the message series. Autoresponders are the most powerful internet marketing tools available. They are easy to use, and once they're set up, the entire marketing process is automated and instant. When you use autoresponders, your internet business runs itself 24 hours a day. Launching an effective autoresponder campaign can mean the difference between a struggling business and a wildly successful one. How can I make money with autoresponders? Just about any online business can benefit by using autoresponders. In fact, with a properly arranged campaign, your brand new internet business can be built around an autoresponder program. All you need is a product and an effective series of autoresponder messages, and you can start carving your piece of the internet pie. Your autoresponder is your golden goose, the marketing tool that will sell your well-developed product far more effectively than any other form of advertising. Few sales are made by impulse buyers, particularly on the internet. But if you are able to get your message out repeatedly to people who are already interested in what you have to offer, you will see an explosive sales response. This guide will give you all the information you need to begin profiting with autoresponders and email marketing. I'm going to help you choose a niche topic that works best for you and your situation. Then together we're going to research your market and find or develop great content that people want to buy so that you can start your own automated storefront website, tailor your autoresponder messages for maximum effectiveness, and build a powerful opt-in autoresponder list that will make money even while you sleep. Are you ready to get started? To make money with autoresponders, you need a product. Most of the time, the product you're selling or giving away to build your email list is going to be an information product of some sort. These will include, but are definitely not limited to, an e-book, print book, e-course, e-zine or newsletter, CD, or downloadable audio program. Your topic must be something that appeals to a wide audience. You could have the world's best book on raising Amazon boa constrictors at home, but the only people interested in it would be people who already own an Amazon boa constrictor, or have thought about buying one. In this case, your sales base would be limited, to put it nicely. On the other hand, if your book or product tells people how to make $500 a minute, well, you might have quite a few potential buyers. Once you start building your email list, there are going to be things you need to do to help nurture it, so you can start developing a personal one-on-one relationship with your new customers. Here are some things to consider. 1. Get your customers to trust you and your products first. Just launching your opt-in list would not make you an expert and a believable seller. Put many articles first before you start an opt-in list. Write about the topic you know and have started and used for your site. Try to put forums first to gain knowledge about your customers, about their wants and needs, and target those wants and needs. Join forums from other sites as well. Provide expert advices and recommendations. When you feel that people trust you already, you will be able to start your own opt-in list. You can build a base as well with other forum users. You can ask them to join your list. Friends are always good customers. Put up a link to your site so that they may be able to see what your business is all about. The certain truth is, the money will only come in when the consumers and subscribers believe and trust in you. They want a product or service that could be a good exchange for their money. People are not going to buy something out of your recommendation if they don't know you. 2. Find a product or service that people want and need. Although it may not be your forte, if you provide a service and product that you have researched and learned about well, you can carry it on forward. Invest your time, effort and money that you could sell as well as the buyers or subscribers of your opt-in list can use. While it is true that it is best to sell something that you have interest in, there are not many people who have the same interest as you if you decide to sell something that is not entirely popular or profitable. Do your research well and you would see the profits come in. Also provide your subscribers with promotional material that they could actually use and spread around. 3. Make friends with other opt-in list users. This is basically beneficial, especially if it is someone who has already launched a successful opt-in list. These are people that have the experience in this venture, and experience is still the best teacher. While there are many articles available for you in the internet to use, there is nothing like getting a first-hand account from someone you trust. Experienced opt-in list users will be able to tell you what to do and what not to do because they have gone through it. While different situations occur for different people, the general concept can still be very helpful. There are many things to avoid and these people will be able to tell you which ones. Building a profitable opt-in list don't just happen overnight. There are many preparations and effort to do. Opt-in lists are built from scratch. As your list grows, you should also maintain the quality of your list. Keep it organized and manageable. Get or hire help if need be. Just make sure that your subscribers are happy and satisfied and they will be willing to buy from you. 4 crucial things you need to do to build your list. Online marketing may have developed a sudden surge these past few years, but many in the know-how have felt its rise even from way then. As more internet-based businesses are put up, the need to develop new marketing skills and knowledge based on this new medium have arisen. More and more marketing strategies are being discovered and developed to cope with the changing face of business, the business world. The demand for online marketing tips and strategies have drastically grown and a new form of business has been born, internet marketing strategies. While there are companies that are all too eager to help your site and business build a clientele for a fee, there are also many ways that can spread the word about your site's subsistence in a more cost-free way. One of this is opt-in email marketing, also known as permission marketing. Opt-in marketing requires the permission of a willing customer to subscribe to your marketing materials that take form in newsletters, catalogs and promotional mailings via email. The more opt-in marketing mail is sent, the more chances there is to bag sales and more sales. To do this, you must build a list of all those who want to subscribe to your opt-in marketing list. From your list, you will get your targeted customer. This is a good list since they already have shown interest in what you have to show and sell since they have willingly signed in for your list. These are the people who have liked what they have seen in your site and have decided they want to see more and maybe even purchase whatever product or service your company and site has to offer. Many people would think that building their lists would take hard work and a lot of time to build and collect names and addresses. This is not so. It takes a bit of patience and some strategies, but in doing this list, you open your site and your business to a whole new world of target market. Take the effort to take your business to a new level. If traffic increase and good profits are what you want, an opt-in list will do wonders for your business venture. There are many sources and articles in the internet available for everyone to read and follow in building a list. Sometimes they may be confusing because there are so many and there are different ways. Different groups of people would have different approaches in building an opt-in list, but no matter how diverse many methods are, there are always some crucial things to do to build your list. Here are 4 of them. 1. Put up a good web form in your site that immediately follows the end of your content. While some may say this is too soon to subscribe for a website visitor's application, try to remember that your homepage should provide a quick good impression. If somehow a website visitor finds something that he or she doesn't like and turns them off, they may just forget about signing up. A good web form for subscribing to an opt-in list is not hard to do. Just write a simple short statement about how they would like to see more and get updated about the site. Just write a simple short statement about how they would like to see more and get updated about the site. Then there should be an area where they could put in the names and email address. This web form will automatically save and send you the data's inputted. As more people sign in, your list will be growing. 2. As mentioned in the first tip, make your homepage very, very impressive. You need to have well-written articles and descriptions of your site. Depending on what your site is all about, you need to capture your website visitors' fancy. Make your site useful and very easy to use. Do not expect everyone to be tech savvy. Invest in having good programming in your site, make your graphics beautiful but don't overdo it. Don't waste your time making the homepage too overly large megabyte-wise. Not all people have dedicated T1 connections, the faster your site gets loaded, the better. Go for a look that borders between simplicity and sophisticated knowledge. 3. Provide good service and products. A return customer is more likely to bring in more business. Even then and now, a satisfied customer will recommend a business always. Word of mouth and recommendations alone can rake in more business than an expensive ad. As your clientele roster grows, so shall your list. With more members on the list, the more people will get to know about what you have new to offer. 4. Keep a clean and private list. Never lose the trust your customers have entrusted you. If you provide emails to others and they get spammed, many will probably unsubscribe to you. Remember, a good reputation will drive in more traffic and subscribers as well as strengthen the loyalty of your customers. 4 ways to get your opt-in subscribers to trust you quickly. While the rest of the world have developed many barriers and protections to keep their email accounts spam-free, there are also those that subscribe to mails that promotes their products, services and their site. This is mainly because these subscribers want to know more about what these sites are offering and can be beneficial for them. They expect to be kept posted on what they are interested in and what are new in the market or field they have chosen. Businesses would be so lucky to have these kinds of customers. The basic element needed to get these types of people is trust. When your customers trust you, they will reward you with their loyalty. Many internet users have gone to great lengths in protecting their email accounts from spam mail. Some free mail internet providers and internet service providers offer spam protection, while there are also some internet-based companies that screen your mails for you. With an opt-in mail list, the mails you send containing your promotional materials such as newsletters, catalogs and marketing media will go through. Your intended recipient will be able to read and view what you have sent, making it a successful transfer of information. To be able to be allowed to do so, you will need permission from your recipient. To get this permission, you need to be able to get their trust. With the great lack of disregard for privacy in the internet, getting the trust of an internet user you don't personally know is a big achievement. To build a good opt-in list, you need people to trust you. For a faster and quicker build-up, you need to get your opt-in subscribers to trust you quickly. The faster you build your opt-in list, the faster word about your site and company gets to be spread. The bigger the scope of your opt-in list, the more traffic you get, spelling more profits. It's easy math if you think about it. Getting the numbers is not that simple though, or maybe it is. Getting the trust of your clientele shouldn't be so hard, especially if you do have a legitimate business. Getting your customers' trust should be based upon your expertise. People rely on other people who know what they are talking about. Garner all the knowledge and information about your business. Frankly, if you decide to go into a business, most probably you have an interest in it. Like how many basketball players become coaches, you don't really venture into something you don't have any interest in. Show your clients that you know what you are talking about. Provide them with helpful hints and guidelines that pertain to what you are selling. Talk about how to install a roof if you're into hardware products, or provide articles on insurance settlements if you're a settlement lawyer. You don't have to be a big corporation to make use of an opt-in list. If your customers see you as someone who knows what he is doing and saying, they will trust you quickly. Be true to your customers. If you want to hype up your products and services, provide guarantees. The more satisfied customers you get, the bigger probability there is that they will recommend you. Generally, people will trust someone they know. When that someone recommends you, then you're a shoo-in. They will go to your site and check it for themselves and be given a chance to experience what the other shave experienced from you, so make sure to be consistent in the service you provide. Another tip in getting a customer to trust you quickly is to provide them an escape hatch. Show them that you are not there to trap them. Keep a clean list that would enable them to unsubscribe anytime they want. Elaborate your web form by providing information on how to unsubscribe from the list. Guarantee them that they can let go of the service whenever they want to. Many are wary that they may be stuck for life and would have to abandon their email accounts when they get pestered with spam. Remember that when you get the trust of your clients, don't lose that trust. Because if you do anything with their email addresses like sell them or give them out, you will lose many members of your list as well as potential members. The true quickest way to gain the trust of your subscribers is when you are recommended by someone they trust. How to build a list of eager subscribers. Every online business provides great service to generate satisfaction among their customers. As each and every customer receives satisfaction over their products or the services they get, there is a great chance that they will become a return customer and buy again. Better yet, they will recommend you to other people that could generate more business for you and your site. As more traffic is driven to your site, you can entice many of them to subscribe to your mailing list or opt-in list. This is a list wherein website visitors agree to be sent promotional materials such as newsletters, catalogs and such that could keep them updated about your site or the niche of your site. These promotional materials are sent via email to the members of the list in different time intervals. When using email as the media of your marketing and advertisements, you eliminate the need for high costs. Email is free, and if you can manage to make your own promotional advertisements, you can also save a bundle there. With an opt-in subscribers list, you are pretty sure that what you are sending out is received, viewed and read by the subscribers and not simply being deleted. They have signed up for service and have consented in receiving it. This means that there are constant reminders to your subscribers about all your products, new products and services, as well as any promotions and special deals you are having. There is also the chance that they can be forwarded to other potential customers as they tell their friends and families about you and your site. Of course, you should be also aware that a subscriber may unsubscribe when they feel that they are not getting what they want or expected. Make sure that they are satisfied with your opt-in marketing strategies and keep them excited in receiving your newsletters and catalogs. Here are some tips that can help you build a list of eager subscribers. Make your promotional materials interesting and fun. Try to use a little creativity but not too over artsy. Build around what your product or service is about. For example, if you are selling car parts, put some pictures of what is new in the auto parts world, a new wing door possibly that can fit any car and make it look like a Lamborghini. Try to research what people are looking for. This way, you stay one step ahead of them all the time and you will be their bearer of new tidings. They will be eager to receive what you are sending them because they knew you always have fresh and new things to share with them. Write good articles that can be very informational but light at the same time. If your subscribers enjoy your articles, they will go to your site by clicking the links that you will be putting on your newsletter to read some more. You can provide articles that can connect to many people. Be diverse in your articles. Put something humorous, then put something informational, then put something that has both. Are you wary about this because you don't like writing? No problem, there are many professional and experienced article writers that can do the job for you for minimal fees. They know what they are doing and can provide the need that you have for your newsletters. The money that you pay for your articles are going to be met by the many sign-ups and the potential profit from the sales that you will get. Create and send an ebook to your customers about anything that is related to your business or site. Use your knowledge and expertise in the field you have chosen to help other people who are similarly interested. Offer this ebook for free. You can write about anything informational and helpful to your subscribers. For example, you can do manuals and guides in so many things. This ebook could be used as a reference for many people. Share this ebook with everyone, even other sites. Just make sure that they don't change the links in the ebook that will lead people to your site. If you want, you can always get some people to write it for you just like your articles. Your investment once again will be covered by the great marketing this will generate. Add e-coupons in your newsletters that will help them avail to special discounts. Put a control number in your e-coupons so that they can only be used once. When people get discounts that can be found in your newsletters, they will be eager to receive your newsletter in anticipation of what you are promoting next. If your subscribers can get benefits from your newsletters, they will be very eager to receive them. Just don't flood your mailing list with mails so that you don't annoy your subscribers. How to grab your readers' attention with your subject. The race for supremacy in the internet-based businesses has been really heating up, and many sites have been put up to help others to get ahead for a small fee. But there are also ways in which you don't have to pay so much to make yourself a good list of loyal followers. Having a satisfied web traffic and visitors allows you to put up a foundation wherein you can build an opt-in list and make it grow from there. An opt-in list allows you to provide newsletters to your subscribers with their consent. When people sign up, they know that they will be receiving updates and news from your site and the industry you represent via an email. But that doesn't mean that all of those who subscribe read them at all. Many lists have been built due to an attachment with free software or for a promotional discount and such. Some are not really interested in receiving emails from companies and just treat them as waste of cyberspace and delete or trash them without so much as opening the email and scanning them. You can change all that. While forwarding an email message is relatively after producing your newsletter, getting people to open them is not as easy. You don't want to waste all the time and effort used in making the newsletters. You want people to read them and have their interests piqued. Interested enough to go to your website and look around, and most especially purchased and acquire your products or services. One of the numerous ways you can tempt or persuade your subscriber is by providing a well thought out and well written subject. The subject of an email is what is often referred to when a person or a recipient of an email decides whether he or she wants to open or read an email. The subject could easily be regarded as one of the most important aspects of your promotional email. Your subject must be short and concise. They should provide a summary for the content of the email so that the recipient will have basic knowledge of the content. This is really vital in grabbing the attention of your readers and subscribers. You want your subject to instantly grab the attention of your subscriber and get them to be intrigued to open up your mail. Remember, it is not necessarily true that a subscriber opens up subscribed mails. A good subject must always be tickling the curiosity of your recipient. It must literally force the recipient to open the mail. A certain emotion must be ignited and get them to open the mail. It is essential to use specific words to get the reaction you need. Keep in mind that the recipient or subscriber spends only a few seconds looking over each subject of the emails he receives. You must grab your reader's attention right away. There are many forms you can use for your subject. You can provide a subject that says your email contains content that teaches them tips and methods on certain topics. An example of this is using keywords and keyword phrases such as, how to, tips, guides to, methods in, and others like that. You can also put your subject in a question form. These may include questions like, are you sick and tired of your job? Or, is your boss always on your case? Try to stay on the topic that pertains to your site so that you'll know that your subscribers have signed up because they are interested in that topic. This form of subject is very effective because they reach out to your recipient's emotions. When they have read the question on your subject, their mind starts answering the question already. You can also use a subject that commands your reader. Statements such as act now and get this once in a lifetime opportunity, or double, triple and even quadruple what you are earning in 1 year. This type of subject deals with the benefits your company provides with your product and services. You may also use breaking news as your subject to intrigue your subscriber. For example, if you deal with car engine parts, you can write in your subject, announcing the new engine that uses no gasoline, it runs on water. This creates curiosity with the reader and will lead them to open the mail and read on. How to get your subscribers begging for more. Just as an experiment, a friend of mine subscribed to 10 different opt-in email marketing lists to see which ones are effective. Many websites and online businesses have resorted to sending promotional materials to people who have subscribed to them in an effort to boost their sales or traffic. Opt-in email marketing sends newsletters, catalogs updates and many more promotional materials to website visitors who have agreed to be updated whether monthly, weekly or semi-annually. Through email, an internet user that is on the list will receive their updates through email. If a promotional material piques their interest, they will go to the site to learn more or to purchase outright. For the website operators or owners, this is a chance to remind their list of their existence and parlor their wares. With the numerous sites in the internet that offers the same products or services in one way or the other, the competition can get pretty tight and it is easy to be forgotten. Back to my experimenting friend, he tried to find out which opt-in marketing strategies grabbed a person into begging for more. Some would send in very simple fashion, some would very outlandish, while there are some that would just lie in between. The differences could easily be noticed and some have gotten the idea of an effective opt-in marketing strategy. He dubbed them effective because he felt like he just couldn't wait to go their site and learn more. The more persuasive ones even got him halfway to reaching for his wallet and to his credit card before he realized this was only for an experiment. Many companies and sites present the promotional materials in a wide variety of concepts. Each has their own distinctive style and designs, but more than the outline and the presentation, the content and the articles are what keeps the attention of your potential customer locked onto your opt-in marketing medium. Creativity is the key here. From talking to many satisfied opt-in list subscribers and forums, I have learned of what is essential in opt-in marketing and what makes the subscribers begging for more instead of lining up to unsubscribe. Keep your promotional materials light, creative and original. Many people are stressed out as it is. Getting a stuffy business proposal rather than a light-hearted email may just agitate them more. A warm, friendly smile or banter is always more welcome than a serious business meeting or proposal. While you do want your customers to take you and your products and services seriously, you also want to show them that you know how to have fun. Splash some color in your emails as well as provide some photos and articles that can be related to you but show good news or good light-hearted images as well. Provide a newsletter or promotional materials that will keep them in a light mood. Make your materials eye-catching and grabbing that they won't be able to take their eyes off them. Pique their interests. Have good content and article, even if it means investing in an experienced and professional copywriter to write them for you. An effective copywriter should be able to build trust between you and your customers. They should be able to establish your credibility in what they write. It must be informative but not too stuffy. Let go of the professional jargons and talk to your recipients. A good article and content should be able to outline the benefits of your product and services and why they need what you are offering. But do not look to be overeager and too persuasive. It should be able to entertain as well as lead them to buying from you. Your promotional materials should be clear. Don't leave people guessing. You should lead them to you and not vice versa. Explain to them what they need to do in a manner that won't be confusing. Try to anticipate also what your target client needs. Do your research and information gathering. Many sites will be able to help you with that. Provide clear and crisp images of what you are offering. If the people know what you have for them, they are more likely to beg for more. For example, if you are selling a car, provide them photos but only enough to encourage them to go to your site for more. Can you really use articles to build your list? Getting customers in your site should always be ranked as high as the importance of the quality and the excellence of the product and the services you provide. They should go hand in hand in providing your customers the satisfaction they get in exchange for the money they have paid for them. Customer service should as well be as fantastic so that the customers are provided with the same satisfaction. One of the ways you can combine marketing and customer service is through opt-in marketing. With an opt-in list, you get the opportunity to introduce your site and products on a good time basis. Opt-in marketing strategy is a marketing strategy that is virtually low cost and not time consuming. Here, you get the consent of your website visitors to subscribe to your newsletters and other promotional materials such as catalogs and free promotions. Opt-in marketing uses your list of subscribers to send email to. These emails will contain the materials you will send to your subscribers. It is essential that you present your promotional items in a manner that will catch the interest and the eye of your subscribers to keep them wanting for more. The best way to do this is to provide fun, entertaining and informational articles. Well-written articles full of content and useful information will help in building your list, as more subscribers will be enticed to your list. When they have read the samples of your contents in your sites, they will be intrigued as to what will come next. Subscribing to your newsletter will offer them a glimpse of what you have to offer next. Many sites and companies have captured the importance of articles, and this also aids in search engine optimization. As more people are heading towards the internet for their information needs, serving the right information to them via articles in your site will increase the flow of your website traffic. With more traffic, the percentage of your sales will grow. More sales turn into more profit. There have been the rise for the importance of well-written, information-enriched and keyword-packed articles for the content of their site as well as for newsletters. These articles provide the information many are seeking in the internet. If your site has them, more people will be going to your site for information and research. Well-written articles would also boost your site's reputation. If they are filled with many information, you will be regarded as well-informed and an expert on the subjects that you tackle. Your articles must be well researched so that the people will trust you. When you have gained their trust, they will always come for you for their needs on that subject. In connection, you must write articles or commission them to tackle subjects that are closely connected with your type of business. If you have a site for a medicine tackling a certain disease, your articles must be about the diseases. Or if you sell materials for home improvements, provide articles with those themes. Most articles searched for tips, guidelines, methods, manuals and such. If you provide these articles to your customers and you have their trust, they will always go to your site for help and advice as well as for your products. With the loyalty of these customers, they may subscribe to your opt-in list to receive all the information you have. If you provide them with the answers for that need, they will be happy to be receiving your newsletters as well as other promotional materials to keep them well informed. Others may even forward your newsletters to other people when they find a certain article interesting. You should provide links in your newsletter so that when other people are reading it and wants to read more, they may click on the link and go to your site. With the articles you have in your site that are good, they may decide to sign up as well for your opt-in list. This will build your list and make it bigger. Make sure to keep your subscribers happy and interested in your newsletters and promotional materials. Keep on posting and writing good articles for your site and newsletter. If you are not interested in writing them, or if you just don't have the time, there are many available well-experienced and knowledgeable writers available to help you out. This is an investment that will pay for itself in time. 5 things to consider when publishing a newsletter. Providing a newsletter for your opt-in list subscribers provides many benefits in terms of driving traffic into your site as well as boosting the sales and profits of your site and company. This is a marketing ploy that will not hugely dent your marketing budget and will not also require many man-hours in developing this project. With a newsletter, you can inform the public about your company and products as well as services. You can keep them posted and updated about what's going on with your company as well as many of your promotions and offerings. With these, you keep on reminding your subscribers that you are still here and is willing to offer them good deals and services. Newsletters also allow you to impress your subscribers. It can show your expertise and knowledge about the topic at hand and the many benefits you can offer them. When you impress people, they will become potential customers, and another great thing is that they can recommend you to their friends, colleagues and family. All of them could very well be customers in the future. If you do not have a newsletter or publishing one for your site, then you may have to consider about researching and be well informed on how to publish one. It is not as easy as it seems, but if and when you get the right idea and process, it will be smooth sailing from there on. Try to take the time to learn what you need to learn and get that newsletter ready and good to attract subscribers to your newsletter as well as traffic to your site. In the next few paragraphs, I will provide you with some things to reflect on when you decide to start your own newsletter for your site. Here are 5 things to consider when publishing a newsletter. 1. Make sure that the content of your newsletter pertains to and closely associated with your business or the theme of your site. Do not dwell too far on what could be regarded as your field of expertise. You have started a site and your theme for your site will always be something you are knowledgeable about. For example, if you have a site that sells auto car parts, your newsletter must contain articles or content like photos that pertain to cars, auto parts and such. You may also include content about your company and your staff. Remember that visitors of a certain site are there because they are interested in what the site has to offer. If they sign up for an opt-in list or for a newsletter, this means that they want to be updated for that certain theme or subject. Be sure that when you publish your newsletter, you are providing for the need of the subscriber as well as their interests. 2. Ensure that you have well-written, information-riddled and content-rich articles. Your articles will be the body of your newsletter and that they should be able to excite your readers as well as provide information. Articles should be well written and checked for errors such as spelling and grammatical errors for it to look professional and believable. The trust of your client to you and newsletter is at stake here. 3. Fact check your articles. Make sure that you provide true facts and figures so that your reputation as an expert and knowledgeable in that field is not questioned. If you lose the trust of your subscribers, these may persuade them to unsubscribe to your newsletter. You will lose many potential sales this way. 4. Provide fresh and new articles that can provide new information to your subscribers. If you publish stale and old news in your newsletter, there is a tendency that people or your subscribers already have read and known about them. This will lose their interest in your newsletter and they won't get to read what is most important, your ads. They may not open or read any of your succeeding newsletters, losing your intention in writing and publishing newsletters to get them to visit your site and make a purchase. 5. Never use copyrighted materials such as photos and articles. This is outright plagiarism. You may get into a lot of trouble for this. You can lose your business and get sued over copyright infringement. If you do not have the time to write your own articles, there are many willing and able professional article writers that can do it for you for a reasonable fee. All your investment in writing and publishing articles will be well worth it when you see your list build up and your traffic increasing. The 3 things to avoid when emailing your list. When you decide to have an opt-in list, it is not just a matter of sending your subscribers your promotional newsletters or catalogs. There are many things to consider in avoiding many complications. While there are so many ways you can make people subscribe to your list, there are also some things you must do to avoid subscribers from wanting to get off from your list. Aside from that, you also want to avoid any problems with the law and your internet service provider or ISP. There are now many laws and rules that are applied to help protect the privacy of the internet users from spamming and unwanted mails. With the popularity of the electronic mail as a medium for marketing because of the low cost, many companies have seized the opportunity and have flooded many people's email accounts with promotional mail. But, with an opt-in list, you avoid this annoyance because people subscribe to the list. They want to receive the newsletters and promotional materials. They have consented to being on the list by subscribing themselves. Just don't forget to put an unsubscribe feature every time in your opt-in list so that you avoid any confusion. There may be times when an email account was provided when the real owner didn't want to subscribe. It is essential that you keep your list clean and manageable. Arrange it by using the many tools and technologies available for your opt-in list. Do not worry, your investment in this marketing strategy is well worth it with all the coverage you will get, which will likely be converted into sales then to profit. Keep yourself and your business out of trouble and potential run-ins with the law and the internet service providers. Keep your operation legit and clean. Your reputation as a legitimate businessman and a legitimate site depends on your being a straight and true marketing strategist. As a tip, here are 3 things to avoid when emailing your list. 1. Take notice of your unsuccessful sends. These are the emails that bounce. Bounced emails, also known as undeliverable messages, are those messages that, for whatever reason, were not successfully received by the intended recipient. There are bounces that happen or occur because the server was busy at that time but can still be delivered in another time. There are also bounces because the inbox of the recipient is full at that time. There are those bounce messages that are simply undeliverable ever. The reason for this is that it may be an invalid email address, a misspelled email address, or an email address that was abandoned and erased already. Manage your list by putting markings on those that bounce. Erase an email account from your list so that you have an accurate statistics and records as to how many are actually receiving your mail. You may also want to check the spellings of your email addresses in your list. One common mistake is when an N instead of an M is placed in the .com area. 2. Always provide an unsubscribe feature in your site and an unsubscribe link in your mails. When someone in your list files a request to be unsubscribed, always take that request seriously. If you don't take them off your list and keep sending them your emails, you are now sending them spam mail. When you are reported as a spammer, you and your business can get into a lot of trouble. You can be reported to the authorities and may be blacklisted by many internet service providers. You will lose a lot of subscribers this way and many more in potential subscribers. 3. Do not provide pornographic or shocking and disturbing content in your newsletters. It is hard to decipher the age of the recipient and many complaints may stem from these. Controversial issues also are to be avoided to not be branded by your subscribers. Stick to the nature of your site and business. Always remember these tips in this article so that you can have a healthy relationship with your subscribers as well as be kept within the boundaries of what is allowed in sending mails to an opt-in list. 7 ways to make money using nothing more than your list. An opt-in list can be quite crucial to any site or internet-based company. Even for a small venture such as a niche profit site, an opt-in list can make a world of difference and also add some extra income for your pocket. Rarely would you see an e-commerce site, big or small, that is without an opt-in list. An opt-in list allows for a company to market their wares and site via an email. With an opt-in list, a site and a subscriber consents to sending and receiving a newsletter from your company. Through this, you can keep your subscribers abreast of what is currently available in your site as well as whatever is coming out. And because there is mutual consent between the two parties, any mail sent to the list is not considered as spam mail. There is a great number of successfully read promotional materials such as catalogs, newsletters and such that are sent because the subscribers themselves have signed up for them, meaning, they do want to be sent those items. Building a list is crucial, only a small percentage actually subscribes for an opt-in list. Many people find promotional mails annoying, but if you provide a good newsletter or promotional material, you will see your list build up and grow. You can also achieve this by having good content on your site. If people like what they see and read on your site, then they surely would want more. Newsletters would be a way to attract them back to your site. A little teaser or appetizer, if you will. But other than marketing your wares and your services, an opt-in list can also be used to earn extra profit. Not all lists can be used though. It would be good to first build a successful list with a huge number of subscribers. The more subscribers you have, the more money you can get. Here are 7 ways to make money using nothing more than your list. Place advertisements. There are many corporations who will be willing to pay to put their banners and ads on a list with many subscribers. Selling or renting out lists is not a good idea, so rather than doing that, many companies would just rather place ads with lists that have a huge subscriber base. Your newsletter could be placed with many ads and each one spells money. Have affiliations with other companies that have at least a semblance or relation to what your site is about. Here other companies will provide links and brief descriptions of what they offer, products and services. With every click made on the link that directs or leads a subscriber from your list to their site, the company will pay you. This P4P or pay for performance. Make deals with other companies by asking for a small percentage of sales done through your list. With every sale done by customers that have come from your list and have gone there because of your newsletter, the other company will pay you a small percentage of your sales. The more people who buys from them, the more earnings you get. You may also get products from other sites on a consignment basis and sell them to your list via your newsletter. Place descriptions, articles and photos of the product in your newsletter. There will be those who will buy from you, and when that happens, you can order the product from the other site and sell it to your buyer. Sell ebooks or a compilation of your articles on your list. Manuals and how-to articles are in great demand. Many people will be willing to shell out money to gain knowledge about a certain topic and subject. With your existing list trusting your expertise in that area, an ebook could be offered and sold or used as an incentive. Create a network out of your list. Get people to invite more people to view your site and subscribe to your list. The larger your list is, the more people will be able to click on your links and affiliate links as well as make your advertisement rates higher. Subscribers are willing to pay for information if they know that it can be trusted and relied upon. Use your list to get more and more people to subscribe to you as well as browse your site. Lastly, you can use your list to earn money by making them your partners. Your list will be the bloodline of your growth and increase. Email Marketing Update 2018.